Hey everybody, what's up guys? I'm here today with my April favorites. I'm talking all about the products that I loved for the month of April, and I have a lot, so I'm just gonna get it started and just jump right in here with a foundation. When it comes to foundation, I like to just stick with what I know, what I'm familiar with, and what works for me, but I decided to get this anyway. I wanted something that was going to last me throughout my entire day. I just wanted to try something new. I really don't try new foundations all that often that I end up liking, so this was a huge surprise to me. It is the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Foundation, and I have the shade Ivory here. What really surprised me about this foundation is that it's a matte finish, and I really wasn't expecting that to work out for me because I do have dry skin and sometimes matte finishes just don't look good on me, you know, simply put. So I was going into this not expecting much, and I came out loving it, and I've been wearing this for about a little over 3 months now, and I've almost used this up. I still have a lot to go, so I probably will get like another month or so use out of it, but I wear this all the time, and I like it because it doesn't look too heavy, but it is still a matte finish. It's the craziest thing. It really does look like full coverage, but it still feels very comfortable. It just looks flawless. It is beautiful. I really enjoy this foundation, and I will be rebuying it once I run out because it's so good. I was just really surprised by this one, how much I like it. So great job here with Milk Makeup on this foundation. I love it. It works for me. Just wanted to shout that one out. If you guys have dry skin, I really do think you'll enjoy this formula because it works well. It's very comfortable. Something else completely new to me here. This one's from the Drugstore. It is by Physicians Formula, and this is their Vitamin C Brightening Facial Oil Stick. It is a stick product. It is so convenient, really easy to use, and I love this for days where I just it does work well under makeup, but I prefer to wear this more when I don't have any makeup on. So it's really nice at keeping my skin hydrated. I don't know if it really brightens the skin. I've only been using it for a month, but I'll have to get back to you guys on that. It does have SPF 30, and I just feel like my skin is very content when I have this on. I don't know, that's not the right word, but it feels good. That's basically what I'm trying to say. It smells great, kind of has like this light orangey scent to it, and it's not too heavy. It's very lightweight kind of oil. Even though it is an oil, you don't feel it too heavy on your skin. It's something that you can rub in and go. Once it goes onto my skin, it looks like I have this healthy complexion that it's like, it gives you like this effortless dew to your face. So I really like this. I recommend this to anybody, not just people with dry skin, because it is so lightweight. It's not going to replace a moisturizer, at least for my skin type it doesn't, but it's just something a little extra that I've been liking to add on to my skin in the mornings when I'm just kind of going out the door type of thing, because it just helps my skin look so fresh. I love this thing. So if you guys haven't tried it yet, I believe this is exclusive to Walmart. It runs for about $10. Definitely love this, and I am really glad I got to try this out. We gotta talk brows because I've been doing mine a little bit differently lately. I'm not too sure if you could really tell, but I've been filling them in with just these two items, and I feel like brow pencils are really quick and easy to use, and I still love my dip brow, but there's just days where I don't have time to do it, and I need something where I want my brows to be filled. I want them to look, you know, structured still, but just something quicker. So I've been using these two pencils from Benefit. They're both by Benefit. Now this one is the new discovery to me. It is called the Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and this is what I use to fill in my entire brow with. It has kind of a thicker tip to it. It's got this little angle, which makes it real nice and easy to just fill everything in. So I use this for mostly like the front half of my brow, and then to go in and really kind of shape things up, I use this one, the Precisely My Brow Pencil, which has a lot thinner of a tip, and this one is great for just really making that shape kind of happen. So I've used this one before. I've actually repurchased the Precisely My Brow, so this is not really that new to me. This is something I know I already like, and this is just the new one that I never tried before. Another awesome drugstore find for me has been the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara, and I know this one's been out for a while, but I still love it, and I've really been getting a lot of use out of it lately because I like how lightweight it feels. It doesn't feel like I have mascara on. It is soft to the touch. In fact, it reminds me a lot of an older Maybelline mascara called Full and Soft, which I mentioned a while ago, and a lot of you said that you agree and you love Full and Soft, but for me, Full and Soft is really hard to find. I never see them in the drugstores anymore, so once I tried this out, I was like, this is so familiar, what is it? And then it just kind of like, I had that light bulb moment. It feels exactly like Full and Soft. So if you guys like that old mascara, check this one out. I think think you'll enjoy it as well. It does have a whipped formula, they claim, and maybe that's why it feels so light, but it does kind of go on like effortlessly. It's very weightless, and this is a mascara that gives me a lot of separation. It does have this nice dense bristle brush that is very easy to comb through the lashes with. I feel like I get length out of it, but mostly I would say length and separation. It is a little bit volumizing as well, but after really using it a lot, I feel like what this does most for me is, of course, number one, feel comfortable, and number two, I really get that separated look that I like. I have to mention this again because I love it so much, and I wear this all the time still ever since I got it. It is the Anastasia Amrezy Highlight Collab, and I love this because I feel like the color was really made for my skin tone. I am wearing it today, and I tried to wear it a little bit softer than I normally do, so I didn't apply as much, but it still comes off pretty strong. It's still one of those very noticeable highlighters, I think, but it's not noticeable to the point where I feel like it enlarges pores or looks bad on dry skin. I mean, I think the formula itself is really nice, but what totally made me fall in love with this highlighter is the color. I feel like this is the perfect gold for my skin tone. It's not too deep. It's definitely a light gold. It is just beautiful. It looks exactly how it does in the pan, and it goes on the skin so nicely when you apply it. It's just smooth. It's really nice. If you guys are thinking about trying this out, it is limited edition, so I just wanted to pop in here and mention it one more time because I know I talked about it a lot, but really love this one. I cannot get enough of it, and I wear this more than the Soft Glam palette, which is what I initially went to buy when it launched, and I was like, I'll get the highlighter too, why not? And now I use the highlighter way more than the palette. I kind of don't really enjoy the palette as much, but hey, at least I got the highlighter because I really like that. This is an oldie but a goodie here. I recently got back into this. So I didn't buy MAC for like probably over a year, maybe even 2 years now, because I had so many horrible customer service experiences at the MAC stores and counters that I was like, okay, I'm just done with MAC. Like, I don't want to deal with them anymore. But my local Ulta got a MAC, and I was like, okay, this is great because I love my Ulta and all of the people there are really nice and friendly. So I got back into a couple old favorites of mine, and this right here is the Mineralized Skin Finish Powder, and my shade is light. So this is one of the most comfortable pressed powders for my skin type. I've already been using it a lot, so it's pretty messy, but I'm just happy I got back into it because I did really enjoy this product. I just kind of swore off MAC for a while, but I got back into them again, and this has been such a nice rediscovery favorite because I use this to set my under eye area without it looking too cakey or heavy, and the shade is right on point for my skin. I love it. Again, it's just the light powder. So I have a hair product love, and this is rare because I really don't try a lot of hair items, but this came in one of my Sephora Play boxes, and this is called the Mistress Hydrating Hair Balm by IGK. So this is like a conditioning balm. It claims to add hydration to your hair while still keeping it like manageable and lightweight, and I feel like it does a good job at that because I don't like products that feel heavy in my hair. I do have more of a fine texture of hair. I mean, I waved it today, so it's harder to tell, but when my hair is in its natural state, it's very straight, it's very flat. So when I use products like this, they can't be too thick or else it just looks really greasy and weird. I like to use this for two different things. The first one being on the ends of my hair, because the ends, my hair is actually down to here. I don't know if you could tell. At the ends, it can get really dry. So this helps a lot with that. I do heat style my hair, not all the time, but you know, enough to where I get damage. And this does, I feel like, kind of makes it look a little bit healthier. Maybe not repair split ends or anything, but I feel like this just makes it look less dry, and it also smells fantastic. It does kind of keep the frizzies down. Sometimes the top of my head can get real frizzy, and I like to just put a little bit of this in the palm of my hands, kind of work it in, keep the frizz down, and it smells like pineapple. So that's a huge plus for me. I love this kind of tropical scent it has going on. So yeah, I feel like this is very effective. It smells fantastic. And side note, let me say right now that the Sephora Play box is so amazing. I have been signed up for 4 months now, and every box I've really loved. I love the little points they give you on the card. I love the presentation of the box. It's just something that I never thought, I don't know, like I've tried so many beauty boxes and I thought, oh, it's just gonna be whatever, but no, I actually love it. So if you guys have been thinking about Sephora Play, I can't recommend it enough. I've been trying all kinds of new products and finding new discoveries that I really like. So definitely I'm still staying on with that. And speaking of Sephora, I do have a couple more things, okay? So this was a point perk, and this is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. And I know everyone has talked about this already, but you guys, it is amazing. And I only have like a little bit left. I pretty much finished it all up. Like, I am so sad, but I'm definitely gonna buy this. I just have to say, after really getting a chance to use this product over and over again, this little sample lasted me quite a while. I love the fact that you don't need a lot of this for it to actually work. It actually does have kind of like, almost to me, it feels kind of like a jelly consistency. It reminds me a lot of those sleeping masks you can buy at Sephora in the little $4 packet things. It's kind of like that, but it's for your lips. Just think of it in that way. It's like a mask for your lips. It really does go on a little bit thicker than your average lip balm, but when you wake up in the morning, your lips have soaked it all up, and it just feels so plush and soft and just beautiful. It truly does help my lips like actually feel nice. Like, I just really can't get enough of it. It's something that is a treat for sure. It is not cheap. It is not something I would buy like all the time. I highly recommend this. I know everyone's talked about it, but it is such a nice treat that really does something for me. So definitely buying this, of course. Yes, I cannot wait. I will be putting this in my empties and talking about it again, because it is one of those products that really, I think, deserves to have that hype it has, which is really cool, because not a lot of products that have a ton of hype or things that I get into. It really has to be something that I feel is worth it to go out and get it, you know? So this is one of those things. It's awesome. This lip gloss right here I have to talk about. It is a newer product from Urban Decay. It is one of their Hi-Fi Shine lip glosses, and they did send me the entire set, so I can do a lip swatch video if you guys want to see that. I do like this formula. The formula is really nice, but let me tell you about the color, okay? I love wearing this color. It's called Fireball, and all I have on my lips today is just a little lip liner on the outer edges of my lips, and I filled them in with Fireball. This shade of lip gloss, it's so pretty. It's like really unexpected. It seems so simple in the tube. It's like, oh, it's pink, but my cat's using the scratcher. In the tube, it just looks like a basic pink lip gloss, but it's more than that. It has a ton of shimmer in here. If you're not a shimmer person, go for one of the solid colors, but they do have a couple shimmers in this line, and Fireball is my favorite because not only can it work like a lip topper, but alone, how I'm wearing it today, it just looks so pretty. And I love this because I can get my glitter fix without having to try too hard. All I do is just swipe it on and I'm good to go. It's just the prettiest pink base. It's like a sheer pink base with a ton of shimmer, hot pink, golden, peachy shimmer. It is just stunning, and I really like this a lot. I feel like it's gonna be my summer go-to lip product. It has a ton of shine, just like the name suggests. I mean, it's a lip gloss. It's not a long-wearing product. It's just a glossy, soft, plush kind of thing. It's so beautiful. I have to tell you guys about the blush that I am wearing. It is from this palette by NARS. This is their Narcissus Wanted palette. It is the 1. So they have a 2, which is full of a lot more saturated shades, and they're very pretty, but I feel like this one more kind of suits my skin tone. It's a lot more muted. They're a lot lighter of shades. Even this one right here, which looks very intimidating, blends out very softly on the cheeks. I never thought I'd use a blush palette. I'm gonna be straight up honest. Like, blush palettes, face palettes, I forget about sometimes. All of these blushes are beautiful. They all blend very well. My favorite one is this neutral pinky color called Buzzed, but I also love this lilac shade. It's called Crave. I wear this one a lot too, and even though it is very pale, it doesn't look chalky on my skin. It still blends very nicely, and they're pigmented enough to where you could just tap your brush and go. You don't need to sit and build it and build it. So I really like that. But at the same time, they blend nicely, because it's a little bit intimidating to go in with colors like this, I know. Especially like these two on the end, they can look kind of scary, but it blends out so nicely that I don't have to worry about it. So I've been getting a lot of use out of this palette lately. I really enjoyed this one, and thank you to NARS for letting me try it out. It's very nice. Last but not least, here I have 2 amazing skincare items that I have talked about a little bit on Instagram, but I don't think I've mentioned them lately. So this one right here is from Belief, and it is their True Cream Moisturizing Balm. Love this. I have talked about this in my Sephora video, my VIB recommendations, but this is my new favorite nighttime skincare product in general. This is my moisturizer I use every single night. It's my 2nd jar of it. I really like this because it helps my skin actually feel moisturized throughout the entire next day. Like, this is a beautiful product if you have very dry skin. Woo, this is so good. I cannot talk about this enough. It has really changed my skin. I feel like it's changed it from being very dry to just dry and manageable dry. Like, it is really, I think, single-handedly been the product that has taken my skin and transformed it. I can't stop talking about it because it's just done a lot for me. It is very thick. It is, well, not very thick, but it's a thicker cream. It's not as light as the Aqua Bomb. That one's more of a gel, and I use that one in the daytime. I like that one too, but this is what I use at night because I feel like it works a little bit, it's a little bit more suited to what I need for my skin. So this is wonderful. I know I've talked about it before, so I'll just keep it short and sweet. Great stuff if you have dry to very dry skin. Check out the moisturizing balm. It's great. I love it. All right, now this right here is something that a lot of people were shocked to hear about. This is from Trader Joe's. It's their Hyaluronic Moisture Boost Serum. I like this. It is like $8 or $9 at Trader Joe's. I cannot believe how affordable this is. I feel like this is such a nice addition to my skincare routine. I love the way this feels going on. It's very smooth. It's just like the perfect barrier to kind of lock in your moisture. So I love this. I totally think it's worth it. I was gonna say definitely and totally. Totally, I was gonna say that. Yeah, no, it is totally and definitely worth it. All right, guys, well, that's it for my April favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. I gotta go walk my cat. My battery's gonna die, so it's the perfect time to end it here. Everything I talked about, I will have it listed and linked down below in the description. As always, those links are my affiliate links, and it does directly support my channel. So thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. And of course, if you want to share what you guys have been loving, I would love to hear from you all. And as always, thank you so much for watching.